Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel, a place where RNs and future US RNs come to get inspired. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share this video to people who might need it. Let's get right into the video of the week. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today guys, I want to talk to you about some of the red flags that you should look up before you sign up with an agency, just to be safe. So let's get right into it. So guys, let's start. The first red flag that you should look at is bad reviews online. This is common knowledge. Before you even consider an agency, you've just come across this agency. Go to their site, whatever platform they are using, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, be it Google, you can find them. Go there and look at what people are saying about them on their site. If you find these people have a lot of bad reviews, then you won't be an exception. So just be safe. Go see what people are saying about their agency and that agency that you are interested in, and make an informed choice. And also, what you can do about reviews also is ask around. Ask people who are using the same agency. Most of the people who are in this journey, if you talk to them, they are very honest and they are open and they'll tell you exactly what is happening. So if they have a bad experience and you look at it and it's not really their fault and it is just this agency that is not so effective, definitely run away from that agency. So that's the first red flag that you should look at when you are looking to start this journey with an agency. Second red flag, guys, is limited industry experience. This agency has not been in the industry for so long. Yeah, this sounds unfair because who doesn't start from somewhere? Even these big agencies, they started from somewhere. They started somewhere a day, a year, and they have grown up to 40 years. They are still in existence. But guys, let's face it. Who doesn't want to work with people who know what they are doing? People who have experience with what they are doing. So if you are looking at these agencies, please also consider the years they've been working as a nursing agency, as a recruiting agency. That will save you a lot of headaches and you'll be with people who exactly know where they want to get you, people who've done this before, people who have experienced some difficulties while processing for other people and they've rectified those mistakes, people who exactly know what to do. So just make an informed choice, and if you see an agency is still new and you want to go for it, by all means go for it, but just make sure that you know what you are getting yourself into. But I'll advise you to also be looking at the years of existence the agencies has been into. It will save you a lot of headache when you meet some bumps on the road. If it is a company that has experience, they will know what to do. And if they are meeting this challenge the first time, definitely they will learn through you and it will be a tedious process on your part. So just take note of that as you are looking at this agency. Third red flag, guys, is if an agency has no certification, especially with the Joint Commission. And you'll see on the screen several agencies that have screenshots from their sites. You'll see a stamp that shows that they are certified by the Joint Commission. This is just it is a body that certifies these agencies to make sure they are bringing in safe people who are going to practice safely and not bring harm to their patients. And also, it's also a certification that shows that these people are certified also to just take care of you and make sure you are a safe person to work there in the US. So look at those certifications. If this agency has no certification, please, that is a question mark. It is something that you should ask yourself. They are all over. If you go to their sites, you'll see they have several stamps that shows the whatever body that they are certified with. So if your agency that you're looking at doesn't have that certification, think about it before you sign that contract. Fourth red flag, guys, the agency that doesn't have a base in the US. You just meet this person or a group of people that are in your country and they are telling you they can help you to get to the US, and they'll tell you how fast they are and all that, but they really don't have a base in the US. If you look at them, they don't have offices in the US on the ground. So if you meet such people, just be very careful. Be very careful before you sign a contract with them, because chances are after you've done your NCLEX, they might look for a second party that they will sign you up with, and for that you'll have signed 2 contracts with 2 people. So you have 2 requirements to meet, and if you don't fulfill the other one, you may have consequences to face later. So just be careful. Look at these agencies. Do they have base in the US? Because that's where you're going to work. And also just remember that when you will be petitioning for your visa, they will need someone to be in the US. So if this agency doesn't have an office in the US, now definitely they look for another agency that is in the US so that they can petition for you, and that agency may need to pay them money because they trust that the agency that you've just signed it with in your country took you through the process, and now they'll pay them, and then they take you now with their other contract. So just be careful with the agency that you are signing with. Just make sure they have a base out there, a base in the US, an office in the US, so that you know they are working directly from there. You don't need to sign 2 contracts with 2 agencies. It will be tedious on you, and yeah, you may not realize it, but it will be like it will cost. 5th red flag, they don't communicate when you need them. They don't communicate when you want information from them. I'm not saying they don't completely communicate, but they don't promptly communicate to your needs. So you'll get this agency that you may have an issue maybe with your CGFNS, you may have an issue with whatever process that you are in, but you want to speak to them, you want them to guide you, but they are nowhere. You email them, they respond after a month, they respond after weeks. That is not okay, because this journey needs prompt and continuous communication with whoever you are working with, because you're not just working with that agency, you're also working with other bodies that are expecting you to deliver some things to them, be it your documents, whatever, anything. So you will not feel good if you email your agency and they don't reply to you after a month. Don't you think you'll just go crazy because you don't know what's happening? So that's not something nice. It's a red flag, because if this agency is committed and they know what they are doing and they want you, they will work with you. and they will work with you effectively, not when they want to. So if you have this agency you've started with, or even the first initial stages, you talk to them and they don't get back to you, just remove yourself from the situation, because there are so many other big agencies out there that are very committed, that have values, and they are committed to their standards, and they are there for their nurses. So just be careful. If you see an agency that doesn't get back to you when you need them, especially if it is something urgent, just remove yourself from the situation, and just make sure you remove yourself safely. And by safely, I mean don't get deep into them to the point that now they have a contract that is binding you. Sixth red flag. This is common. It's common sense up to now. I hope so. An agency that asks you for money. They ask you for money to sign up with them. I'm not talking about an agency that will maybe tell you have to pay for your CGFNS, things like that. That money is not going to their account. That money is going to the bodies that are requiring that money for them to process your documents. But I'm talking about an agency that will tell you, for you to sign up with us, we need maybe $250. We need maybe $150. Be careful with that. No agency charges anyone to sign up with them. So I hope that is common knowledge to you guys. To any person who will come and watch this video, you are not supposed to pay an agency to sign up with them. It is free, because at the end of the day you are going to work under them, and they will be getting a percentage of your income for the time that you've signed a contract with them. They'll be making money from you. So don't pay an agency any money. Seventh red flag. They rush you to sign the contract. Guys, be very careful before you put your signature on that dotted line, because contracts are binding. They are legal documents that will bind you if you don't meet the end of your bargain. So be careful before you put your signature there. Go through that contract. If you don't understand, ask questions. Don't put your signature on something that you don't understand. Go through that contract. Most agencies that are legit will give you up to a month. Yeah, up to a month to go through the contract, think about it, ask questions, decide, and then you will sign or you will not sign if you don't feel comfortable with it. So if you get an agency that is giving you a contract and they're telling you within 3 days, within 1 day, within 48 hours, we need this contract signed so that we can continue with the process, be very careful. Just go through the contract, read it, understand it. If you don't understand, ask before you put your signature there, because you might end up binding yourself on things that you don't understand and you get frustrated. Last red flag for agencies is they don't have a program or a plan to help you transition in the US, to the life in the US. Because most of us who are in this process, we've never lived in the US. We don't know the culture in the US. We don't know the rules. We don't know most of the things about the US. So if this agency doesn't consider you, they don't have any program that will help you just hit the ground running in the US, they don't have a program that will support you, that is a red flag, because you also need support when you get to the US. You also need someone to show you how to set up your social security number, how to get your driver's license, how to go about it, how to go about life there, the culture shock. They need to have a plan or a program to help you adjust to life there. So if an agency doesn't tell you that they will have such and such a program to help you settle in the US, think about it before you sign that contract. So guys, that is it for this video. That is it for this week. I'll be doing just one video a week, because for the next few weeks I'll be a little bit busy. But then later, I know you guys are wondering where my vlogs went to, but they will come back later because I'm a little bit busy right now. But I'll keep on giving you a video at least every week for the next few weeks. But for that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching and staying up to this time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, because I know I have so many people who are learning and they haven't subscribed. Guys, it only takes 1 second. Just hit that subscribe button and help this channel grow. I'm sure you have learned something from this channel, so it's only fair that you support it. Otherwise guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.